Welcome back and thanks for staying with us. Let's continue to this now. South Africa is hosting the 2024 South Africa-China Jobs Fair. Over 60 Chinese invested companies operating in South Africa are participating in the fair that's taking place at Gallagher Convention Centre in Midrand. The Jobs Fair is positioned to address challenges of unemployment, the country's economic recovery, together with growth and development. The fair has also seen commitment from Chinese investors on the adherence to the country's labour laws. SABC News Economics reporter Katlego Legodi has more for us.
A Chinese company in South Africa taking stock of their investments at the 2024 Jobs Fair taking place at the Gallagher Convention Centre. We have about 70 of those companies that have met just under one umbrella with government officials to try by all means to bring themselves closer to young people that have also braved the cold weather to make it to Gallagher so they can bring themselves through closer to this opportunity. So we're hearing that there's been a commitment from some of these companies to ensure that these young people, when they leave Gallagher today, they leave with contracts in their hand. Of course, we're looking at ensuring that there's partnership coming through for the economy, also in closing and clamping down on that high unemployment rate that is playing out in the country. I'm going to bring into the conversation this afternoon with us a company coming through from China, this being Power China. Fuji is here joining us this afternoon as an investor. You're looking to ensure that at least your investments find meaning here in South Africa. Welcome to the SABC Fuji. Let's start by understanding what you do there at Power China, and then we'll come through in terms of ensuring that we understand your role here today. Welcome.
Thanks, audience, and thank host today. And we are honored to be invited to participate in these job affairs. And we are interested in this job affair since we got construction projects implemented in South Africa. And also for now, Power China, I would like to give a brief introduction regarding our business scope here. We are the EPC contractor playing in this scenario. We just provide the one-stop services starting from the investigation, the design, the procurement and the construction, including the operation and maintenance of each renewable projects in South Africa. Especially in energy sectors, including, of course, the water treatment, the infrastructures like the transportation, the ports, the railways, and also the construction of the roads. Yes.
We see you really coming through here today to form part of this jobs fair. You are an investor here, and we see you saying that you're committing to ensure that there are jobs created through Power China into South Africa to help close that gap. Let us in on your efforts in making sure that your investments find meaning here in South Africa.
Thanks. For now, we just have got 6 projects just under construction in renewable sectors. I think the most famous one is about the Redstone 100 megawatt CSP, concentrated solar power project located in Northern Cape. We created over thousands of local jobs from local communities and provinces. And also we got other projects on construction now, since they are during the initial period. So we now recruiting. We hope through these job fairs to find a more suitable position, employees from these affairs. Thanks.
There have also been issues around just the adherence to the country's labor laws. We've seen just a lot of just commitment coming through from government to ensure that these young people that get jobs here are not set up for failure. Let's get a commitment from your end. How has it been? Are you more or less coming through also to ensure that the labor regulations of the country are adhered to through your operations here in South Africa?
Okay, thank you for the question. And we come here just want to commit ourselves. Of course, first, we also got our ED requirements. We need to strictly follow the EE and ED requirements from each project, because our project will be divided into 2 parts. One is the government one, official one. Another one is a private one. All of them have a very high threshold and also requirements for the recruitment of local employee staff members. So we follow these rules, follow the bidding requirements. We will recruit the local staff members and the local. We do some training and also skill transfer to the local staff member like today. Okay.
The labor laws, are you adhering to them? Are you committing to adhere to the labor laws?
Yes, we've got our special legal lawyer who will support us when we just get just sign the contract, the employment contract with the local companies or local personal staffs. We strictly follow the law of labor in South Africa.
Thank you very much for your time. Let me let you go so you can continue just interacting with these young people that are coming through here. Fuji coming through from Power China. They are here positioning themselves as well to more or less create those jobs. But you hear them as investors worried about some of the domestic issues that are happening here on the ground, but also committing themselves to adhering to the country's labor laws, because over time there have been concerns around some of these investors that would come into South Africa and you see them flouting some of these labor laws. I'm Katlego Legodi for SABC News in Midrand.